Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Chelsea have finally left the trenches. It seems like we have finally left the trenches, and I think, now you know what, I'm not doing this right. There's something missing. Something's missing it. 1 second. Oh, no, we have to. I'm sorry, I'm shameless like this. We have to. I don't care. This might be the only opportunity this season I might get this, because what we have coming up after the international break is going to be crazy. So I'm going to enjoy this moment and soak it all in. Chelsea have scored 4 goals in a game. 4 goals in one match. One match, ladies and gentlemen. 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 4. In one game. We've not done that since Thomas Tuchel was in charge. Since the 6-0 against Southampton in 2002. It feels like 2002. 2022. This is crazy. This is a weird feeling. I forgot what this is like, you know? Unbelievable. We came back from behind as well. We came back from behind. Do you understand what that means for Chelsea fans right now? If you're not a Chelsea fan, you're probably looking at me like, "Nah, Younes is crazy. This guy's mad." No, I'm not mad. We have forgotten what this feels like. It's been way too long. We have been in the trenches for a year and a half. Do you know what the trenches are? The trenches are what people build, or well, what people used to build. Now, wars are not fought face to face anymore. Wars are fought with buttons and with send a missile 2,600 miles, please. Send the button. There we are. Nice one. Like, before, back in the day, wars used to be fought like, oh, the soldier's right there. I'm going to kill him. Right? That's how wars used to be fought. Now it's not the case. But back in the day, soldiers used to dig trenches, and they used to dig trenches so they could hide and get closer to their enemy. Dig in the trench. Look, you're in the trench. You got nowhere to go, right? You're in there, and good luck. Good luck with food. Good luck with drink. Good luck with how long you got to stay there. Good luck with life. You might die in there. That's what the trenches are. We've been in the trenches. Chelsea have been in the trenches for a year and a half, right? And we now have 3 wins in a row. It's incomprehensible. I forgot what this feels like. Chelsea have not won 3 games in a row since March. Since March. That's how long it's been, right? And that's just winning 3 games in a row. Like I said, scoring 4 goals in a game, we've not done since 2022. 2024 is around the corner. We've not done it since Thomas Tuchel was in charge. Unbelievable. So I can only say good things about today, because look, the first half was a disaster, an absolute disaster, right? And then the second half, I don't know what happened. I don't know what Poch said at halftime, but whatever he said worked, and we came out all guns blazing, and we looked like the Chelsea that was playing against Fulham, right? Chelsea that were cohesive, a Chelsea that were blending, a Chelsea that were being able to get good basic combinations going, Chelsea that were able to penetrate in behind the defence of Burnley and get themselves into goal-scoring positions. All of that was the first half. The first half was just sideways, I've got nowhere to go, sideways, backwards, sideways, oh my God, I've got nowhere to go. No pressing, no energy, we looked dead, we looked cold. My dad put it perfectly. My dad was like, Chelsea look cold. I'm like, yeah, it looks very cold. It looks ice cold. You know, it's like we've been put in the freezer and we're just frozen. We have no idea what to do. It's exactly like that. Thankfully, I think today we can say, right? Because if we didn't pick up the points today, if we'd drawn, we would have been 5 points off of relegation. After winning today, I can proudly come on here and say we are 9 points away from top. 9 points. 3 games. 9 points away from first. We're talking about, and I can't believe I'm saying this, maybe after tomorrow it changes, but Tottenham. Tottenham are first. I never thought I'd see the day, but they are sitting top. They're 9 points ahead of us. Now, 9 points isn't, you know, it's not so far in the distance where I can't see them anymore. 9 points is 3 games. we've put ourselves in a position where we can now start looking forward and look at the top half of the table and forget the bottom and forget relegation and forget all of that. Let's not go back there ever again, please. So I'd like to say today, we've come out the trenches. Now I thought we'd be the only ones. I thought Chelsea would be the ones leaving the trenches, and Man United, who I thought escaped the trenches, were heading back there. So I was ready to come on here and say, well, United, look, we've left the trenches. It's all yours. Make yourself at home. You've got all the extra space now because we're not there. Good luck in there. But Manchester United went and gone and done what they did as well. When they scored 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes after being 1-0 behind for 92 minutes, and they somehow won the game. So Man United are coming out the trenches with us. So it looks like no one's left in the trenches. Who's left in the trenches? Maybe Burnley. Luton, who bottled it against Tottenham despite having one more man. Luton are in the trenches. So it's as how it should be. Right? Those teams that are in the relegation zone, they're in the trenches. We shouldn't be there. United, respectfully, shouldn't be there. I'd like to think we've both escaped. We've both escaped. And look, that performance, like I said, it was a tale of two halves because that first half was catastrophic. Tragic. No energy. Nothing. We weren't moving. We weren't combining. Everyone looked dead. I mean, it was horrible. Burnley's goal was a defensive, I would like to say masterclass. It was a disaster class. A defensive horror show, if I had to describe it in its essence. What was it? All 4 defenders not knowing what they're doing. One in particular, though. Because Colwell caught out. Disasi, Silva caught out. But Cucurella, that first half, didn't only get cooked. The defence were cooked. The whole defence got cooked. Cucurella got barbecued. He got fried. He was basically almost burned. I would have had to take him to the hospital. You know, A&E, listen, I've got 3rd-degree burns on this guy and I don't think he's going to make it. That is how bad he was in that first half. And fair play to Burnley in the way that they scored their goal. I said yesterday that Burnley are no longer the team like they were under Sean Dyche. They're no longer the team where people look at and go, 4-4-2, low block, Brexit football, break some legs, kick the ball away, target man, route one. That's not Burnley anymore. Burnley, like I said on the preview, are a team that like to keep the ball, that like to move the ball. It would have been crazy if we underestimated their footballing ability. But I would have liked to think that we would have come all guns blazing in the first half in order to put them on the back foot. But we didn't do that. We had no energy. There was no desire to win the ball from up the pitch. We allowed them to come into our half. We allowed them to distribute and move into certain spaces with tons of space available. We weren't closing down quick enough. There was nothing defensively. Offensively, yeah, there was the odd cross, the odd ball straight into Sterling. Sterling running into defenders. Nothing from our attack. Broja looked clueless. I mean, there was nothing. Second half, Nicholas Jackson came on. Broja came off. And I'd like to say, look, Broja didn't have the best of halves. He didn't have the worst of halves, but he didn't press aggressively enough. He didn't try to be able to at least cut off any attack that Burnley were going to create in the build-up, so then it would not allow them to come into our halves in the first place. Broja was just chilling. Now, Nicholas Jackson came on, and that changed immediately. So at half-time, like I said, I don't know what Poch told the players, but it was a complete transformation from everyone on the pitch. Everyone looked like they had a spark lit in them. Everyone looked like they woke up. And then we went all guns blazing. I mean, fair play. Odobert for Burnley, like I did say in terms of Burnley's first goal, had Cucurella on strings. And fair play to Odobert. I think for Burnley today, you have to consider Odobert is 18 years old. 18. And he put in a first half performance like that. Fair play to you. Bright future if you keep it going. So fair play to Odobert. But we managed to get the equaliser, and that at least sent us into half-time. The luckiest goal you could have asked for. But I think it's about time Chelsea deserves some luck. Yeah? Like I said, we've been in the trenches for a year and a half. I think we deserve a rope. You know, if we can't climb out the trenches because we've dug too deep and we're not tall enough, I think it's only fair that there's a bit of luck and someone comes along and throws us a rope. Come on, here's a rope. Do you want me to pull you out? Yes, please. Pull me out. I've had enough in here. We got a rope. So Sterling penetrates into the box, goes in for the cross, and Al-Dakhil, I'm trying to get the name right here because I honestly have never heard of this geezer in my life. Al-Dakhil hits it into his own net in the most unluckiest fashion. So unlucky to him, but lucky to us. 1-1, and that was the catalyst. Half time, like I said, Potts said something. Chelsea woke up. We come out for the second half. Immediately, Sterling was involved in every single goal today. I criticise him, but he was involved in every single goal. So fair play to Sterling. But he came running into the box like he does, and like I said, the one thing that he has in his arsenal, not the team. Arsenal meaning what you have in terms of your abilities and your attributes. Your arsenal. What Sterling has in his arsenal is the ability to not think and run at defenders and create something mad. Because the moment he starts thinking is where he loses the ball. But when he doesn't think and he just runs with it, it's like watching Eden Hazard in his day. You don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't want to compare Sterling to Eden Hazard, right? But I'm just saying, Sterling can be very unpredictable when he's just coming at you at 100 miles an hour into the box. He done that, he got fouled. He won the penalty. Again, you see the positive aspect of Sterling that he can offer when he decides to do that and not think too hard. So we get the penalty. Cole Palmer steps up. Thank God. Well, people were criticising when he stepped up for the penalty because he knows the goalkeeper. And it's a case of, hang on, you're giving an advantage to Burnley here because the goalkeeper's aware of Cole Palmer and what he might do. But he sent him the complete wrong way. 2-1, we're in the lead. Now, at this point, it's a case of just managing the result. Manage the game. And boy, did we do that. Boy, did we do that. Sterling managed to get on the score sheet. Caicedo winning the ball off of Burnley in great fashion. Same fashion that we saw him do for Brighton. Being able to get stuck in not just for one, but for 2 tackles. Then getting the ball to Gallagher. Gallagher penetrating through. Jackson has dragged the defender away. Sterling has the space. He feeds it to Sterling. And thank goodness, I'm able to come on there and say, Sterling had a chance and he didn't fumble it. Sterling had a chance and he picked a corner and he put it in there. We're clinical. Chelsea are scoring goals again. This is unbelievable. I feel like a newborn person here. This is crazy. I forgot what this feels like. So Sterling scores, fantastic, great finish, and then my striker, man. Look, with Nicholas Jackson, I was one of those guys looking at Nicholas Jackson, and I gotta say, 50% faith and 50% hope. But I was looking and going, come on. You are the next Drogba. Like, you give me that vibe. You are baby Drogba. You are that guy. Now, I don't want to get too ahead because we've seen games where he's not performed. But he scored today, and he scored in great fashion, albeit 3-1 up. And this is where I think it's all about confidence, because Nicholas Jackson managed to take the ball on the turn, send the defender away, and then place it. He didn't do anything too complicated, but all he did was use his brain. And you use your brain when you're confident. You use your brain when there's no pressure. You use your brain when, well, the great players use their brain at any time. Whether there's pressure, whether they've got 5 men coming at them, they find a solution. Like, there's top players that are just basically Albert Einstein of football. But Nicholas Jackson was in an element where you could see the confidence, and we're 3-1 up, so there's no much pressure. He gets the ball, he sends the defender, beautifully cut in, picks out a spot, doesn't decide to blast it for the sake of blasting it, places it, beautiful. 4-1. Bob's your uncle. Thank you very much. And we win the game 4-1. 4-1. Chelsea scored 4 in a game. Do you understand what that means, people? It's been how long? Like I said, 2022, man. 2022. Now, like I said, before this game, we needed to go into the Arsenal game without dropping points. And boy, did we not drop points today. We didn't just not drop points. We scored goals. We looked clinical. We turned it around. We made a comeback. And we didn't just make a comeback like United did in the final two flipping seconds of the game. I thought they were going to lose. I was watching the game and I was looking at Chelsea. I was watching United. And there was United fans watching in the same place I was watching. I was like, I swear, inside I was looking going 4-1, they're losing 1-0. And I'm looking at all of them going... And then they get the equaliser. And then I see them all anxious. And I'm still like, nah, you're not going to get a winner. Surely you're not going to get a winner. They get the winner. Unbelievable. But look, we don't need to look at United as long as we're getting our results. So I'm just happy. Despite United getting the comeback in 2 seconds, we made the comeback in the entire second half. We came out the dressing room with a brand new purpose and we switched it around. And that's something that I've not been able to say about Chelsea in how long? Definitely not for the whole of last season. For this season, we finally get to say it. 3 wins in a row. International break now. Bring on Arsenal. Bring on Arsenal. Arsenal are next. And if I have to go into the fixture list one more time to remind you guys of what we have. Look, we got Arsenal after the international break. We got Brentford immediately after 1 week later. Then we got Blackburn in the Cup. The Carabao Cup 4th round. I'd like to think we can rest players for that one. Then it's Tottenham, Man City, Newcastle, Brighton and Manchester United. We have got one hell of a run in. But we've gone into it in the best way we possibly can. 3 wins on the bounce, including the Carabao Cup against Brighton, of course. But in the Premier League, 2 wins on the bounce. Fulham and Burnley, the expected wins that we definitely were not allowed to drop points in. We done it. So we can't ask for more. We're currently 10th in the table. If I'm looking at the league table, we're 11th. Because United won. But hang on, Crystal Palace. What's going on with Palace? Are they winning? What's going on? Let me actually have a look and see. No, Palace. Oh yeah, Palace are currently kicked off. So they're 0-0. We'll see what goes on there. Come on, the Forest. Please do us a favour. I can't believe I'm asking that. But we're 11th. However, 9 points from first. At the moment, we are 4 points. We're 2 points away from 7th. 4 points away from 5th. And in terms of the top 4, we're 5 points away. 5 points away from top 4. It's not the most impossible task. We have to go into this Arsenal game now with the confidence that we've built up with these wins that we've managed to get and just go all in. Just go all in and let's see what we can do against Arsenal. Come on, Chelsea. Let's do it. Now, let me know your thoughts down below. We have a new breath of fresh air. Finally, I'm starting to feel like maybe there is some positive aspect that's starting to come into fruition. Maybe the team is starting to click, at least in terms of confidence. Maybe it's all been about that. Maybe we've built that up. Let's see what happens. But credit to some of the players today. Like I've said, Sterling, Cole Palmer, Caicedo, Jackson, everyone that got on the score sheet, if I'm being completely honest, including, if I have to bring his name up, Al-Dakhil from Burnley. Fair play to you, mate. You got us up and running, so cheers for that. So, yeah, everyone that was involved, at least in the second half, fair play. And Pochettino, clearly fair play because he managed to get Chelsea turned around. So, there we are. Let me know your thoughts down below. Chelsea pick up 3 points in extremely good fashion. 4-1 on the score sheet. 4 goals in a game. We're scoring goals again. Unbelievable. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And do not forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I have uploaded. On top of that, hit the like button if you have enjoyed this. Do not forget, follow me on Insta, then X, then TikTok. Links are in the description, and mainly X because I'm giving, up-to-date opinions on there that I'm not really going to mention on here, including during the games, like I did watch Manchester United at the same time thinking they were going into the trenches, and then I was like, no, you know what, fair play, you're coming out with us, not a problem, come and join us, we've got a space on the bus, come on, we're leaving the war, we're leaving the war, finally, so come on, Man United, come on, you can come with us. So, don't forget, hit the socials, they are in the description, much appreciated. And I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one, people. Let me know your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, have a good evening. See you tomorrow, and peace.